Bob Sansevier here with Marcus Fuller, Gophers basketball beat writer, and Pioneer Press deputy sports editor John Plume. Now, John, you have a problem with Tubby Smith. What's your problem?
I don't understand why he plays 20 different starting lineups throughout the season.
Let's find the right one.
And holds back the development of this team. Specifically, Colton Iverson, who arguably was the best player on the floor during the Big Ten tournament. Where was he during the middle of the season?
Marcus is going to set
Where
you
was
straight.
he?
Where was he, Marcus? Is
he
it
was
because
on the bench.
Wasn't doing his job all year?
Nothing.
I want to say he wasn't doing his job. You got to earn the playing time. If Tubby puts you on the floor,
so he suddenly earns playing time out of nowhere.
I don't care for how long he puts you on the floor. You got to be productive. I mean, he wasn't getting the rebounds. He wasn't scoring the ball the way that he's capable of doing. You saw what he did in the Big Ten tournament. Got good position inside, and it made it easy for him.
Well, it's hard to get position inside when you're sitting on the bench.
Perhaps he needed that time on the bench to realize what he needed to do to step up.
It's hard to get good position when you're sitting on the bench.
I think, you couldn't be playing better at a better time. Everything happened for a reason. Say he was playing better during the regular season, maybe Sampson wouldn't have played as well. The fact that Iverson was on the bench and Sampson played more during the regular season, it helped Sampson's development. And now Iverson's better off for it.
So it was coaching genius, is what you're saying.
It seems like it. They're in the NCAA tournament, right?
Now, Marcus, I talked to Spencer Tollickson for something in the paper today, and I want to ask you the same question. Have you figured this team out?
Nobody knows what this team's going to play like from game to game. It just so happened that they motivate themselves, with the whole disrespect thing, and they were able to play well in back-to-back games. It was the right situation. They played Michigan State when Michigan State was losing a player, one of their key players. They played Purdue when Purdue was losing one of their key players, and then got another injury during the game.
Well, if Evan Turner had been out for Ohio State, they could have been the Big Ten Conference champs.
There you go. There you go.
Now, how do you, both of you, quickly, who do you see? Do you see them making any kind of a run? You see them beating Xavier?
I'm going to go out on I'm going to say they're going to go to the Sweet 16. I think they got a great draw. I think they can handle Xavier, and it wouldn't surprise me if they beat Pitt.
Well, they are a favorite to beat Xavier.
So I think they're going to make the Sweet 16.
How about you, Marcus?
Well, Xavier definitely is a first-round matchup that they could have used last year, but I think Pittsburgh has probably got a little bit too much for them. Physical,
it's not a bad matchup for them.
It's not a bad matchup for them, but I think if you look at some of Pittsburgh's wins this year, they've beaten some of the top teams in the Big East. And if there's a reason for it, and I think that they might not. I don't think they're playing better right now than they did.
Well, if Tubby listens to John Plume though and keeps Iverson on the floor, should be a non-factor. Then they move to the 16.
They got to get past the first round first. We'll see.
Why play the guy? If you do, you only win basketball games. So if he likes him on the bench, keep him there.
Okay, Coach John here. Maybe they should. If Tubby leaves, there's always that talk. Perhaps you should step in, Marcus, John. Tuesday, we'll see which one of you was right.